Mm.
But sometimes they really do make it a factor, and it's just always so annoying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So size matters, like in terms of height matters. So
Size? Did you
height,
hear this thing talk about
height
size?
matters.
Does size matter? I
Does
don't
height
know.
matter? I meant to say,
um,
what would you say is your biggest failure?
biggest fail. If I'm being honest, I think it's my. This is tough.
Yeah.
This is tough.
You seem like you still have a lot to say. I guess maybe we'll leave it to another episode.
No, I
But
don't have a lot to say. I don't have a lot to
you,
say. I was just
you
spiraling,
do. No, no, no. But that's a good thing. It's a good thing because I feel like people sometimes are they don't want to share their opinion because they don't want
No,
people to
but
see.
I don't want to sound like. At the same time, I don't want to sound like those people that just speak, bro. They're not making the points.
No, no, you were making points. You were making points.
People
Like
are gonna
even
bash me after this.
the whole idea of the whole feminism thing came from,
Yeah,
and well, yeah, that actually is true.
yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Sounds Good Enough. Today I have Naomi here with me,
Hi.
singer who just released first single. Who's gonna introduce herself for the people who are watching who don't know who you are? Who is Naomi?
Hi guys, I'm Naomi, also known as Samo Samadi. I'm from the east side, but everybody wants me on their side though. Cause why am I in the north right now? You see what I mean?
That's where the money is. The north side
Yeah,
is where.
yeah. So I'm a model and I'm an artist,
Mm,
and I'm just a creative. I express myself however I can,
okay.
and I try to monetize whatever I'm doing.
Mm,
But that's who I am.
okay. You are pretty tall, right?
The funny thing is that I'm not even tall enough for runway.
Are you not?
Nope.
No.
I grew up thinking one day I'm gonna be a runway model.
How tall do you need to be then?
Like
That's not.
178, 175. Yeah, for females, like 175 centimeters going up, and I'm like 172. So I'm short with like this much.
Okay. But don't the
But it's
shoes
not,
help? Because you're wearing very
and I
thick.
always wear
So,
platforms.
yeah.
Always, it's not like that much of a deal. I could still make it,
Mm,
but sometimes they really do make it a factor, and it's just always so annoying.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So size matters, like in terms of height matters. So
Size? Did you hear
height,
this thing talk about
height
size?
matters.
Does size matter? I
Does
don't
height
know.
matter? I meant to say,
um, height
is
does matter in modeling because how tall you are will determine what type of modeling you do. If you're not tall enough, you do commercial, automatically you're a commercial model.
yeah.
If you're tall enough, more doors open for you because you can do commercial, runway, high fashion, whatever. So height does really play a big role in modeling.
Mm,
But it's not like a mountain.
okay.
If you have other things going on for you, your personality is great, you have the perfect runway walk, they can move some rules around for you. They can find loopholes for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but mainly, which one have you done? You've done for clothing
Yeah.
mainly. Okay.
I haven't done one that I would love to do, but I have done commercial and I do like clothing brands. Um I do like creative modeling,
Mm.
just yeah.
But you have the face for it. You have that.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I
The
want to
face
get
for
there
it. You
very
can
soon.
do.
Very soon I want to be there. Don't you worry. I have like a whole plan.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
I see you also do conceptual photos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Thank
It's
you.
like it's
I
that's
curate most
something
of those, so I appreciate that.
you curated.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you wanna be more of a creative director at some point?
I think I will get into that at some point.
Mm.
I think I'm getting over my face. Like ugh, like I'm just getting over it. Like it's my face. I'm used to it.
Mm.
And all my pictures on Instagram is just my face.
Mm.
And like I feel like we have like so many beautiful women, so many beautiful things that I can focus on other than myself. So at some point I will stop doing that and I'll get into other things. But right now I am a brand, so I do need to keep going with
Mm,
that.
mm.
Yeah,
Okay. No, yeah, like if that allows for you to do it, then
yeah,
you do it. I would say you already are in that space.
hmm,
I see also you're working with brands. There's this
yeah.
other I was watching. I just went into a
Bong
rabbit hole.
stalker,
Yeah,
guys. Bong stalker.
I was talking. Um, they say, you know what they say? They say if you're an ugly guy, that's called stalking. But if you're a handsome person, it's called
Oh
admiration.
my god, that's so true. That's so true. With everything, actually,
Yeah.
I noticed that most girls don't like to be touched unless it's that one guy that they want to touch. Then they can touch them however they want.
Mm.
So it's always who you are, and
It's always who you
it's
are, not
never, yeah. Because with
what
other
the
people, it'll
actual.
be like, I'm not trying to talk to you,
Mm.
but then you find someone you like and you talk for hours,
Yeah.
or you're like, don't touch me, and then someone you like touches you, like touch my whole body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's always like that's the truth. You're telling the truth.
Yeah. Okay. So as I was, I mean, I'd like to believe I'm not a bad looking person.
No,
As I
you're
was
not.
admiring her page,
I think you were, yeah.
I went into like a rabbit hole of like the other things you've done. This clothing company that you did a thing for. Like you guys had like a even like a story on I don't know, it's Louis
Which
or
one?
something.
Don't wear.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh
That one.
yes. What
Yeah.
about it?
I thought that was really
Right?
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is very interesting. Um, yeah, those boys are actually putting in the work, bruh.
Mm,
Like the whole concept was just dope. And now many people are doing that whole because brands usually will just take pictures and that's it.
mm, mm,
But these dudes were like, we're gonna make a whole story.
mm,
We're gonna have this going on, have that going on.
mm,
So yeah, Don Louis is a dope brand. You better check them out. They have nice clothes. I have
mm.
everything from their collection for free.
I wanted to ask, did you
For
pay for it?
free. But that's because I modeled for
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, you can't now pay your way.
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Okay. All right. So is that something that as well that you would like to do?
I love storytelling.
Mm,
I love it. Like I think I would love to have more jobs like that where there's a whole story behind it. And I did like a course in acting last year, but I haven't been able to tap into that because like I don't know, I'm in my 20s, guys. I don't know what to do. Should I model, make music, act?
do everything
I don't
until
know.
you find something that you wanna.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
So
everything.
when I do work with these brands, it always makes me happy because it's like I'm tapping into that part of myself that other people don't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one I recently shot with um what is it? Southside Authentics, yeah.
Yeah.
And they also shot a short story also with the bag. I don't know what's going on. Why is everybody having like a bag concept? Like but it was also with the bag and I really liked it because I was acting, I was also modeling at the same time.
Yeah.
There's a whole vibe going on. We look cool with swaggy with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, how do you feel like you express yourself as Naomi?
I think now that I'm an artist, that's how I express myself. I write
Mm,
a lot. I've always been a person that has a journal or like a dear diary from when I was a kid.
yeah.
So writing has always been something that I did, but I never thought of it in a I never wrote songs. I never wrote music. It was just like a brain fart. What
Mm,
do they call it? Brain vomit. Where you
yeah.
just, yeah. It was always something like that where I just express myself. I've never really been able to express myself to people. I'm
Yeah.
realizing now that I'm older that I'm also not a person that has like friends like that. Like the last time I had a best friend was probably in like grade four,
Mm,
and I'm an older sibling of four children. So I've always kind of felt like I need to deal with this on my own.
mm,
I need to get down and deal with this on my own. So whenever I get emotional, I'd write. And now I'm actually using it in my music.
mm.
So that's how I express myself through writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What would you say is your biggest failure?
Biggest fail. If I'm being honest, I think it's my. This is tough.
Yeah.
This is tough. I don't, anything that happens career wise, I don't really take them as fails. It's always like a enlightenment,
Mm,
a direction. But I think my biggest fail is how my friendships, basically. I have a problem with keeping friendships.
Mm.
I've had the same friends from high school, just so you guys know. But since high school, I haven't been able to keep them. I haven't been able to keep the communication going.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to keep the like when we make commitments, like when we're gonna meet on this day, we're doing this. I haven't been able to keep those things because I let life like take over me. Like
Yeah.
I'd have problems. I'm like, no, I have problems. I don't want to go there. Or no, today I feel sad. I'm not trying to link up with anybody.
Mm.
And eventually you lose your friends when you do that, you know?
Yeah.
Or when you don't communicate enough or you don't check up on people enough and you're just too focused. I think my biggest failure is that I get too focused on one thing. Like if I'm modeling, I'm gonna get so focused on it
Mm.
until I see it succeed and everybody else just block them out.
Mm.
When I'm doing music, I'm so focused on that and it block other things out and then you lose other things and you realize like, damn, bro, I haven't spoken to this person in like a year now and we used to be so close. And that's my biggest failure. It's not being able to keep friendships or keep them going. Because I
Mm.
think, I hope I'm not like talking too much right now.
No, no,
It's a
no,
podcast, but
no,
you don't
no.
want
Yeah,
to talk
yeah.
too much like
Keep
that.
it. This is about you, so you need to
Yeah.
talk less of me and more
I
of
think
you. Huh?
the reason why it was easy to keep friendships in high school is because all you had to do was show up.
Yeah,
Just show up to school.
yeah.
You see them every day. You
Now
guys
you have to
chill.
make effort.
Now you have to make the
Yeah,
effort
yeah,
to see somebody, to communicate with them, to check up on them, to do this and that. And it's something I really struggle with. And I'm working on it now because I'm realizing that I'm losing a lot of my friends.
yeah.
So now I'm really working on it. But I will say that that is my biggest
Your
failure.
biggest. We're gonna play like a little game, like a young icebreaker. So, would you rather?
Icebreaker after we've spoken for so long. Why did this go before? Okay,
Mid
but it's fine.
breaker or so
Just a
like
break.
just the breaking, yeah. No? So would you rather questions? So yeah, for people who don't know, this doesn't represent her. It's just a game, just having fun.
Please, guys.
Yeah. The first one is never speak again or always say the things that you think,
Say the things that I think.
even the bad ones, even the
Say the
bad
things that
things.
I
You know, when
think.
you're like arguing with someone and you just want to say something, but you're like, mm,
I would rather say the things that I think,
you rather say,
honestly.
okay. I mean, there's different ways of speaking, though.
Yeah.
You can use your phone. You can.
No. I'd rather say everything that I'm thinking. Like, eventually, I'll probably learn a way to, like when I'm mad, I just go sit somewhere else and say
No,
everything,
but
then
that's
come
the
back.
thing. That's the thing. You can't do that.
I'd rather say everything. I'd rather just be transparent, honestly. Like, no, not speak.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay. The second one is live in a world without art or live in a world without technology.
Without technology.
Without technology.
Yeah. We can go back to Shakespeare times.
Yeah.
We can have so much art, like pure art, theater, music. Oh my god, no
Mm.
technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how I would survive without technology. How would you
But if you
guys see
don't know
this?
it,
Yeah?
if you've never been exposed to it
No, like
before, you
right
would.
now, as is, the government comes
And
and
like, I'm
says,
taking
oh, we're
everything away.
taking either art away from the world or we're taking every technology away from the world.
Hi, Bob. They can take technology. They can take it. Art.
Okay.
Pillar music is also art. We're not gonna have music.
Hmm.
We're not gonna have movies. We're not gonna have fashion.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have color. We're not gonna have.
Well, colors is not. Would you say colors art?
It is.
Okay.
It is. Somebody like maybe there's like a couple of colors that are natural, but people mix them up to make more. That's being creative. That becomes
Hmm.
art.
Okay.
You
True.
mix black and
Even just the
white.
color itself, because sometimes it
Yeah.
has shades.
They even have sound. Like things, everything has a vibration. Everything has sound. When you take that away, bro, we don't have life.
True.
Even like
I
I
didn't
hope
think
I
of
hope
it
I'm
that
allowed
way,
to say
but yeah.
this, but even sex is art. Now we don't even have that anymore. Like, what's going? No, I'd rather just have like art and no technology.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The last one is always know when someone is lying or always get away with a lie.
Always know when someone is lying.
Hmm.
Yeah. Always
You
know.
wouldn't want to.
No, I'd rather just, you know, be if they catch me and then I'm like, tell them why I had to lie.
I don't know if you've watched. There's this movie called The First Lie, the invention of
Oh,
lie.
the
Yeah.
guy that tells his grandmother that she mustn't worry, heaven is beautiful and
Mm,
whatever, and
mm,
then
mm,
and
mm.
then everybody's like, yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
movie. Yeah, it was
yeah.
funny.
He
Yeah,
got away with a lie, so it would
yeah.
be that similar. Where like if you go to a bank and say, "Can I deposit half a
Oh
million?" They're like,
shit! Now that you said that, now that you
"That's
said
getting away
that,
with a lie." Yeah,
okay, now that you said that, I'd rather just always get away with
get
the
away with
lie
a lie.
because it doesn't really affect me if somebody lies to me, right?
So Velo when you're a toti, man.
No, nigga, you're the one that put this in my head. Now you're changing the script. How? No. How, Mara?
You've heard it here today. She's a toti.
Guys, no, I'm not a toti.
Okay, so you have a single that's out right now. Huh? It's called Swag On. Oh, so tell us more about that. How is the process of you writing it and
Oh, like I'm so tired of this question.
hmm?
I'm tired of it.
Are you?
This question.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fine. I mean, it is my life.
Hmm. Oh, you're the
um,
one who put it out. We must
ish,
ask.
ish. Now, ish.
Let's
But
ask.
Swag On is basically a feel good song.
Hmm.
It's a song about even when people have things to say, even when things aren't going your way, you still need to get up, get your swag on, and keep it going. You know, the process of me writing it was somebody sent me a beat and I listened to it over and over again, over and over again. And at that time, a lot was going on, but I still like going to my modeling gigs, doing everything where people don't even know what's going on. When they see me, they're like, "Oh my god, you look so hot!" Or other people will ask me for money, whereas I'm broke as fuck, you
Hmm.
know.
Hmm.
So even though I was going through so much, for the reason that I was always getting my swag on every morning, people had no idea, and that's why it's important to always get your swag on because you need to keep up that standard,
Yeah.
you know.
Hmm.
And I
Don't look
mean,
like your
feeling good and
problems.
looking good,
Mhm, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Don't look like your problems. Looking good automatically makes you feel good, and when you feel good, a lot of things can move. A lot of things can move because not being okay is a very heavy emotion, and you operate at a low vibration.
Hmm.
Whereas when you feel good and you're happy and you just attract good things. Yeah. So
Okay.
Swagon is a feel good song about looking good and
Okay.
feeling good. Yeah.
Okay. Because in that moment, you felt
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
okay. So are you gonna
Make
put
more
out more
music.
music
Yes, I
that's
will.
more
Yes, I will.
deep,
Ish, yeah, ish. Yeah.
or you want fun music only?
No, actually, the EP that's coming up has a couple of sad songs in there. Not sad, but more more profound.
Hmm.
More like not just get your swag. It's not just that now anymore. It's
Hmm.
more like when I was telling you guys to get your swag on, I was saying it because this is what was going on at the time,
Hmm.
and I needed swag on
Hmm.
to push these other things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
These days, a lot of music that does well. It's music talking about being a baddie.
Piano. I'm
No,
joking.
yeah,
Being
piano,
a
being a
baddie, your pussy
baddie,
tastes good, your
yeah,
pussy's
all of
so
that.
slippery,
Yeah,
my ass so big,
is
it
that what
shakes
you're
even when
gonna?
I'm walking.
Is that what we're gonna hear as well?
um, Not about pussy, but or maybe because it is good, but I'm joking.
Hey,
I'm not
I
joking, but I'm not gonna make. I actually don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I also don't want to restrict myself. I don't want to be like, I'm not gonna make better music, and then one day I'm mad at some
feel like
nigga,
yeah.
and I'm like at the studio saying
Mm,
bad stuff. Like
mm,
I'm a baddie. Why would you do that? Maybe I will, but right now I'm not in that space,
mm.
and I am in a space where I'm exploring a lot of sounds, and I'm very new at this. I am learning. I am getting a lot of insight from other people, learning what I like, things like that. So I don't want to restrict myself. I don't know what the future holds. Right now, though, I'm not in that space. I'm in a swag on type of space. I'm also getting to a profound space, and yeah,
Okay, all right. No, I get that, but also like when people create albums or EPs, they'll put out different songs in the EP. You'll get
mm,
a deep song, you get
yeah,
a
yeah,
club song, you
yeah,
get a
yeah. That's
a
exactly
baddie
how it's
song
gonna
as
be.
well.
Yeah,
So yeah, no, we'll work on that. it's here. But are there people who inspire you in essay that, or you don't have essay
Oh no,
inspiration?
I do have a lot of essay inspiration. I think everybody that knows me knows how much I adore Filala.
Fila?
I adore her. I worked with her on one of her music videos for Ready.
Mm.
Oh, it was a full circle moment,
Mm.
honestly, because I started listening to her back in 2018, I think,
Yeah, yeah.
and
No,
I loved her from the beginning. And she's growing into this beautiful, yo, it's beyond my imagination. Like it's just so beautiful what she does, how she does it. It's
mm,
just so beautiful. And I would love to be in a space where somebody, not me,
mm.
somebody else is like, yo, the things you do are so beautiful and inspires me. I love it. Yeah. So it's mostly, yeah, it's mostly her. Like other people, niggas, nah,
We're not
yeah,
inspiring.
not really. Maybe they, no,
Pretty
no.
ugly doesn't inspire.
I,
KO. Karakara.
no, maybe back in the day, yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
But no longer.
No, I'm really not into that. I'm not into that.
Such a great time to be a woman right now, eh?
You think so?
It is.
I don't think there's ever a great time to be a woman.
I feel like you guys don't see it, but like all the opportunities, the artists that are like, for example, now like the biggest artists now is more Sexy Red, more
Tyler in
Doja
South
Cat, more
Africa.
Tyler,
Yeah.
even in the DJing
Yeah,
space,
Uncle
even
Waffles.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
movies as well. Like last year we had that Barbie movie. It was a female movie that sold
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
more than any movie that
But
came
the
out.
thing about like
Yeah,
when women are in the front line, there's men behind driving it. And that's
true.
the problem. For me, that's the problem. Cause it's like how everyone is saying Tyler is an industry plant. Like she's there, but the men are what's driving her
Mm,
and making the image for her, probably making the music ish. I don't want to be now saying that she doesn't make her own music, but probably making her music, probably deciding on even what she wears,
mm,
you know?
mm.
So I think that's my problem. Like when if there's a time where women are on top, I want it to be women behind and women in front, not just women in front and a whole gang of niggas driving everything. Well, not gang. Ish, I don't want to. Hey, why did I say it like that? Yo, yeah, not gang, but
Mara, you guys don't know how to play with each other. That's the problem.
I think that's a lie. I
You
don't
think
know
so?
though, but I have not
Every
experienced.
woman I've asked, they always never deny this.
They never what?
Deny that you guys don't know how to play with each other.
I deny it. I'm denying it 100%.
Have you people you work with that are female? Did you work well with them? Okay,
I think I have good relationships with female as long as they're not my friends. Because I fail in friendships. I don't know why.
okay.
But like I work very well with women. I think I actually think women are so amazing. The women that I've worked with have been such an inspiration. Um, they've been good to me, man. Like I don't find myself in spaces where I'm like, I feel off, I feel hated, or I feel like I'm giving off. I mean, not attention, a vibe of like, why are you here? Why are you doing
Yeah,
this? I'm always
yeah.
just like so open, and I receive the same thing back.
Mm.
So I don't, but I'm still. I just got into the industry, and the people I've worked with are also just starting off. So I don't know if it like the higher you go, it gets worse or it gets bad, or because I have been told that the competition is tough.
Mm.
Like people are in competition with each other, you know. But I don't. Nah, I don't agree with you.
Okay, then why don't we see more projects being driven by women? Because you guys have the power. I'll give you an
Yeah.
example, right? For example, at the club,
Hmm.
right now, if all the girlies at the club were to say like we're leaving,
Mm.
clubs will die because guys
Mm.
go to the clubs most of the
For
time
girls,
for
yeah.
you girls, right? So I think you guys do have power, but you guys are not
We have
grabbing.
power, but we don't have. Ish, you see the thing about women, bruh. Sundays in yo, and the Sundays doesn't nani. And imagine, about the one thing is doesn't nani. Our father, like we like things, bro. We want to be at the club and we want our table to be filled up with things, but I don't want to spend my money. She doesn't want to spend her money.
Okay.
Who's gonna spend their money? Let's call niggas to spend their money.
So that's why we're driving the project.
That's why you're driving things, because it's
Yeah.
not easy. Like even if women were to make money, like if women were to be leading in the world, we are gonna hide that money for our weaves and our fashion, but we're not gonna spend it on alcohol. We're not gonna spend it. As not that
Yeah.
but as long as I'm not paying for it, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like, I don't even know, man. Women do have so much power, but we just
Don't know how to use it.
yeah, we're just like, that seems like a lot of work. Just give it to the man.
So then, why do you hate that it's we're the ones driving it? Because
I
you
don't
guys
hate
are
it.
not.
I don't hate it. I
But you
never said
said
I hate it.
you said you don't like the fact that most of them it's driven by men.
No, you said well, it's a good space right now for women because they're
Mm.
leading in many things, and then I said it looks like they are, but there are people behind driving it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
but I didn't
okay.
say
You
I
don't
hate
like how it
it.
looks because it makes it look like women are driving it when it's not really women driving it. Is that what you say?
Yeah, let's say I don't like how it looks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, well, makes
but I
sense.
don't think that's the point I was making though.
Hmm.
But anyway, it's just last, so.
Okay. All right. I have a question here
But
that's
yes, my point
written.
was that I'm sorry. My point was that I don't mind it. I don't mind men driving. Like I don't, I don't. I like to be a passenger princess, bro. Like I'm not trying to drive shit. I just want to get all the nice things.
Then why don't we get to that though? As like people, we get to a point where the girlies are like, you know what, we like it when you guys are driving,
But
and
here's
then
the
we can fully drive
thing.
you
But here's
guys.
the thing. I don't know. What are you? Are you South African?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Wow.
Here's the thing,
What
ne?
do you mean? Am I feeling
No,
so?
because it really does make a difference. If you're South African, bro, like it makes such a huge
You know,
difference.
I'm laughing. Somebody on my TikTok said I'm Nigerian on my comments.
Why?
He's like, what did he say? He's like, oh, dude, I was talking about the DJ Maporisa and something. So he's like, I didn't know even Nigerians have an opinion on South African matters. I'm like, I'm also South African, but cool. I'm South African and I'm talking about cool. If you
That's
actually
still
say,
South African, though.
yeah, I'm like cool. If you're saying cool, you're basically saying cool, like your girl Zosaba to leave your girl
Yeah.
with me because I'm Nigerian. Then oh wait, okay, I'll
Shit,
take it.
bro.
Okay,
But
I'll
it
take it.
makes a difference
Okay.
because um but I don't like having this conversation because it's just it's so tired and it's so tiring.
No, I get you.
But
I get you.
the thing is that we want men to drive, ne? But men will want to drive and still want you to do other things that they're supposed to do, right? Like for example, you're my husband, right? I want you to be the husband fully. I want to stay at home. Well, I don't want to stay at home. I want to work, but like my money is none of your business. My money, right?
Mm.
I'm raising the kids, whatever, right? But you still want me to come back home, ne? And still give 50% of the pay and whatever, whatever. Now you're not driving anymore. We're sharing our responsibilities, right? And if we're sharing our responsibilities, we're both driving, right? Or am I wrong? Are we both driving?
True.
So that's the thing. Like men now will want you to be a woman and still kind of be a man at the same time. Like share the man responsibilities, but still be my woman.
I
Like
mean,
we
it's
go
the
on a date.
reality of these days. Like money, a two
Yeah,
family
no,
household
yeah.
that earns is better
But
than
I
one
don't know.
person.
But you guys like take it like the wrong way. Like I feel like it's things that we can talk about. Like okay, I can pay the rent, you buy groceries, but I'm still a man, you're still a woman, and we're cool with it. But people don't want to. They don't like having that conversation. Like I can only go to this point. Can you take care of it from here?
Mm.
But you're still my woman. I'm still your man. And if you're tired at night, I'll massage you. I'm just making examples, right? And I'll do this and that. People don't want to have those conversations, bro. Like men are also allowed to say these things. Ish, I'm so distracted. Ew. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm just. I'm gonna cut. I don't get it, Pat.
Nah,
I feel like I'm
it's fine.
spiraling.
It's fine. Anyways,
I feel like I'm
let's
spiraling.
just pull it back
Please,
to
let's put it back.
yeah, let's pull it back to
Yeah, to
talking
the
about
point
you.
that
Yeah, because
no,
now
no,
you
no. I need to make because now it's useless that I said so much and there's no point.
okay. What's the point?
But the point is that people have double standards. They have like standards of how a man should do this, but also in certain things, nah, let her also do this and stuff like that. You need to decide, do you want me to be the woman or do you want us to share
Yeah.
everything? That's just it, bro. Like, and we decide at the beginning of our relationship, what do you think? How do you go about things? How do you want us to do this? Are you fine financially? Because I'm not fine. Is it okay if we go to a restaurant and we do 50-50? Or you don't like that? And we can stay at home until the day that I can pay the whole thing and then we can go out. You know what I'm saying? But people don't want to have those conversations.
Okay. It seems like you were dying to have this conversation, though.
What do you mean? You're the one that said it's double. Oh, okay, I said double standards,
No,
but
no,
you're the
no,
one.
but you went in and in and in,
Wait,
and
what was the original
I thought
thing?
that was like a very surface. The question was, okay, then why don't we just have it operate like that? Like women stop denying that men are running the show, and then you guys just benefit from it. Like, yeah, sure, my
I would love
manager is a
that.
guy.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like this, the reason why I'm here is because
I
of a
think
man. It is what it
it becomes
is.
a problem in workspaces though. In relationships, it can't be that, but in workspaces, it's like if I'm working the same hours as you, why am I as a woman getting paid less? And we're doing the same job. We're both equally qualified. It's only a problem in workspaces. In relationships, we can talk about it. It's
Okay,
fine.
all right.
But in workspaces, it's like, yeah, the original woman that did started feminism, they were fighting for like rights to vote and workspaces to be paid the same. And now we just took it and we put it in other things as well. And now it's like, guys, it was just for work. These niggas are still niggas. They need to provide. It was just at workspaces.
Drizzle, 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 drizzle.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I had a question that I had written down, and I'm looking at that question right now, and I feel like when I wrote it down, I thought I would remember what this is about, but
Last
whatever.
thoughts.
No, no, not the last thoughts one,
Uh,
but I wanted to ask you, like, would you ever fully jump into something just for the sake of wanting to try it out?
like fully jump.
Yeah, like jump into something like music, where you're like, I want to quit everything else. I'm fully just jump into music. Be known as I do music.
I would.
You would.
I would. It's just that the world we live in, there's a lot of struggling. If you focus on one thing, oh, you might struggle for a long time before like you you how are you gonna survive is basically what I'm saying.
Mm.
Because if you jump into something, things always start off slowly before they pick up.
Yeah.
It's just yeah. So in the beginning, how are you gonna survive? But if somebody told me like there's nothing, there's no way you're gonna fail, and you're gonna have everything you need. You're gonna eat. If you're gonna get dressed, you're gonna dress. Whatever, whatever. Um, what am I saying? Oh. If they told me there's no chance of failure and you have everything you need, I would jump into it.
Okay.
Because
What
the
if
one
there's a
thing,
chance of failure? Because you see, you could fail into
but
this,
am I
and you put
surviving?
in you
Am I
put
still
in
eating
10
every day at
years
home?
into. Huh?
Am I
Yeah,
still
you
eating,
still
like
you you
surviving?
still yeah.
10 years though. I would. If I love it, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because the only thing is not loving it, then it will be a drag for me. Be like, oh, another day.
Hmm.
But if I love it, I would.
Okay. All right. You seem like you still have a lot to say. I guess maybe we'll leave it to another episode.
No, I
But
don't have a lot to say. I don't have a lot to
you,
say. I was just
you
spiraling, you
do.
know?
No, no, no. But that's a good thing. It's a good thing because I feel like people sometimes are they don't want to share their opinion because they don't want
No,
people
like,
to
but
see.
I don't want to sound like, at the same time, I don't want to sound like, those people that just speak, bro, they're not making the points.
No, no, you were making points. You were making points.
People
Like
are going to
even
bash me after this.
the whole idea of the whole feminism thing came from,
Yeah.
and well, yeah, that actually is true.
Yeah.
Just that now we're all
Yeah, I
aspiring and
think I think
saying
the problem is
this and that.
men who are now saying, okay, if we're getting paid the same at work, why don't you also put 50-50 in the house? And then the problem started. Because now men want to do 50-50 in the house,
No, but you
50-50
see
with
what happened, no?
at the restaurants, 50-50.
You see what happened with that. Since that was the initiative, I remember when I started working, there was a lot of this push of like there need to be more women at the workplace, more women at the workplace. But that also meant that we can't hire everyone, and everyone meaning most of the guys. So now even when we get hired, we don't get paid enough. We don't get, and now it's like I have to now support you as well. It doesn't make when I'm not even making that much to even support myself.
Yeah.
Whereas back in the days, the reason why family, like a father, would be able to buy a house and raise because they were the only ones at work. So now it's like
It makes sense. It really does. But now we're here, guys.
you're
We
here, we're
also we're
here.
all working. Women are working. Men are working. So what do we do about it? Nothing. We just. But if I'm in a relationship with you, let's talk about how we're doing it because we're not at work. When we're at work, yes, we're getting paid the same. Blah 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 blah. But now it's me and you under the same roof. What are we doing?
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So your last thoughts, your last what you
Hmm.
wanna leave for the people who are watching.
Hmm. No, I don't have thoughts at all.
You don't have any.
I don't know. I'll
Do
just
you
say,
stay
yeah,
shining?
just
You
get your
know,
swag on
get your swag
always.
on.
Yeah.
Get your swag on.
Just get your swag on
That's the
always.
message. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your swag on always. Look good. Don't
Yeah.
look like a problem.
Yeah. Don't look like your
Get up,
problems. Hey.
take a shower, do the
Go out
things,
there.
go
Go
out
out there.
there,
Have motion.
have motion,
Yeah.
definitely. But anyways, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave all your details in the
Yes.
description.
Okay.
Check out a new single.
And
There's
there's
one
more
coming
music
soon.
coming. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good YouTube stuff.
Bye.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Thank you.